Yeah, thanks.
And the rain is coming down, so we're going to get on with it. There you go. There's a few spots of drizzle, so rather than head back to the studio, we're going to get on with it because we want to see a meeting completed here at Belle Vue tonight. 21 points to 15. The Aces have the advantage here. Joe Screen in red. That man in yellow is Karel Zabik, who failed to score in his opening ride. 6 points the difference, but don't write Poole off. They will still come on strong despite the absence of Adam Skornicki. And here's the lineup for heat number 7. Joe Screen goes off the inside in the red helmet colour. Winner first time out. Davey Watt for Poole off gate 2 in green. Second first time out. Robert Shizak goes off gate 3 in blue for the Aces. And off the outside, Karel Zabik in yellow for the Poole Pirates. And Zabik, who we know has ridden in the Elite League for Peterborough before, but this track, you get the feeling, Gary, not to his liking.
Yeah, he certainly wasn't at the races in Heat 1, and what you want, you know, somebody like, say, Joe Screen, for example, he's been off the best gate, and then now he's off gate 1. He wants somebody who really doesn't fancy it off gate 4, and I think this might help him.
21-15 it is. Can the Pirates hit back here? But the Aces have a decent duo in this one, and Screen's made a decent start off 1. Davey Watt's going wide. Oh dear, it's all going horribly wrong for the Poole Pirates, and Watt's going to try and retrieve his machine. The red lights have not come on yet, and Davey Watt has just managed to get his bike off the circuit. Full credit to Davey Watt for doing that, because he's enabled the race to continue. Screen has the lead. Second is Robert Shizak. Karel Zabik is now third, and Davey Watt is out of the race, and it looks like Belle Vue all of a sudden, Gary, what a turnaround, could be about to open up a 10-point lead.
It certainly could, and with that rain coming down onto the hard track, it's starting to look really, really greasy now. Screening out the front there, making it look very easy, but he's a talented rider. At the back here, we've got a bit of wacky races going on, to be honest. Zabik's trying to chase down Chizak, is it? And I think it's getting really greasy. You see Davey Watt there on the first corner, just sliding off, and Screen is making it look easy.
Yep, Joe Screen holds the inside line. Coming across for second place is Robert Shizak. 5-1 it is to Belle Vue. They open up that 10-point advantage after 7 races as the rain comes down here in Manchester. But Davey Watt disappointed after the early stages of that race as he ended up at an untidy heap on the second turn. Joe Screen, though, 2 wins out of 2. I wonder how many times he's won a race around Kirkmanshire Lane since 1989. I wonder.
Quite a few in the legend, isn't he, around these parts?
Absolutely, yeah, very much so. And here's the result of Heat 7. Joe Screen the winner. Second place went to Robert Shizak, his teammate. Third place went to Karel Zabik, with Davey Watt falling there. 5-1.
Neil, 10 points behind, what's the plan?
Well, we're going to give Freddie Eriksson a tactical ride. It's a bit of a gamble in the reserve race, but Freddie's been going particularly well, and I think that he should have the better of the 2 Belle Vue boys, but just got to hope that Karel can get out the gate with him. But it's a bit of a gamble, but we'll give it a go.
Lovely, thanks Neil, cheers. Kevin, Jonathan?
Well, by his own admission, it's a bit of a gamble.
It is, but I think he's gambling more on the fact that Zabik is a little bit out of his depth here. You see the way he's riding the bike, he just doesn't look comfortable in these tricky conditions.
Why is that? Is it because it's just the conditions, or is it particularly Belle Vue?
It's the conditions and the fact that this is a tight circuit.
Right.
Karel Zabik had a short period of time at Peterborough, which is actually probably one of the fastest tracks in the country.
More like a Polish.
Yeah, which would be more suitable to his riding style. Without question, he's a talented rider, but certainly it's going to take him a bit of time to settle down on the tighter tracks. But Freddie Eriksson, plenty of experience, never really made the grade, in and out of several different sides. But
when he first arrived, we thought, here's another guy, possible world champion of the future.
Yeah, it didn't quite make it. Didn't
finish his second, it would be an 8-1 victory. So a 7-point swing within 1 foul swoop. Shizak goes off the inside for Belle Vue. 4 points so far. Eriksson, the tactical ride, going for double points, but he has to beat a Belle Vue rider to score double. Goes off gate 2. Gate 3 in red, Billy Forsberg for Belle Vue. And going off the outside is Karel Zabik, who replaces the injured Adam Skornicki in green. Going off the outside gate position, which has been pretty favourable so far. This match still got a long way to go. 2 team managers, former riders both, Chris Morton and Neil Middleditch. They watch with tension in heat number 8, and that is a fine start from the Belle Vue reserve. Michael Rajkowski in the blue helmet coming round the outside in green. Fine ride from Karel Zabik, but the tactical ride, Freddie Eriksson, is at the back. and he's given it everything though. He's going to have a real go, and now the battle is on for Freddie Eriksson, the tactical ride at the back, to try and beat the Belle Vue duo. The lead is with Zabik. It's race on here. He's going to try up the inside. He's going for double points. He has to pass one or both of these Belle Vue riders. What a race we've got on our hands here, Gary.
Yeah, fantastic action. This is the best action of the night. Got Zabik there, who hasn't done nothing all night, been trailed off at the back's finally made a start. Look at Eriksson, he's really going for it here with the white and black helmet colour. Looks like he's going to try through the middle. Oh!
How close is that? He's gone past one. He's gone past two. And Poole are on an 8-1 as Michael Rajkowski falls. This would be a 7-1. His teammate has to slow down, and he has done. That's made it an 8-1. I said his teammate had to slow down because the man in green, Karel Zabik, would have picked up 3 points and Freddie Eriksson would have picked up 4. He slowed down at the end of the race tactically to allow his colleague through, and it's game on in Manchester. 8-1, big win, Gary Havelock.
Yeah, that was a fantastic race, best race of the night by miles. Zabik, I don't know what he's done, whether he's changed his bike or gone another word with himself, but he's had 2 rides where he looked like he wasn't even at the races, and all of a sudden he's popped out. Neil must have been thinking, I've given the white and black to the wrong rider here after 2 laps, but fantastic ride from Freddie Eriksson. Come out the 4th bend and went in between them, and you know, great intelligence by Zabik there, coming out the last corner to actually look for his teammate and let him past, and that's an 8-1. That's fantastic for the Pirates.
Absolutely. Freddie Eriksson the winner then. Karel Zabik, who deserves as much of the plaudits as Eriksson has got, and third Billy Forsberg. Zizek fell there for Belle Vue. 27-24 the score after 8 races, and this meeting is still alive at Kirkmanshire Lane, Manchester.
Here's Freddie Eriksson off the start. He makes a good
Malenko.
Woo! Freddie, you mean? Freddie, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was just a great race. I get the spot in between of them and tried to squeeze past, so it was good.
It didn't happen in the first corner. You almost got there, and then you had to think, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a good jump from the start, but then I'm spinning up, so they had some good speed to the first corner. So
what did you think when you came off turn 2 and you were splitting them? You had to turn that throttle on, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely. It's slick on some spots, and it starts to be pretty tacky in other places on the track, so you really need to focus to get the bike go smooth.
You've done great. I'm sure that Neil Middleditch is real proud of you, and so is everybody from Poole. Good one, Freddie. Sorry, what do they got to say on that side?
Thanks, Simon. I'm with Carol. Carol, tremendous race.
You know, I know that the Freddie was behind me, and I was trying to let him go because I knew that he was a joker. So it was nice to try to ride full throttle on this track first time today. You know, but I'm first time here in Belle Vue, so I have to learn some lines on the track, and it's going to be better next time.
Now the track is looking a little bit greasy now, but it's game on, isn't it? You're back in this.
Yeah, I'm back in the game, and I would like to hold it on till the end of the meeting.
Lovely. Well, all the best. Thanks, Carol. Tremendous.
Thanks a lot.
Well, heat number 9 it is then. 3 points the difference. Quite a night here in Manchester at the Kirkmanshire Lane Stadium. Lucas Jankowski goes off the inside in blue. Chris Holder goes off gate 2 in green for Poole. Charlie Jeter gate 3 in red for Belle Vue, and Freddie Eriksson comes in as a replacement for Zibi Sosheki as a reserve substitution here. Neil Middleditch again ringing the changes, and is heat number 9 it is as the bikes roar away from the start, and that gate 4 position again being strongly challenged by Eriksson, who's squeezed wide, and now coming up the inside Chris Holder splits the Belle Vue duo. Charlie Jeter has the lead. Second place in green is Chris Holder. Third in blue is Lucas Jankowski, and I'll tell you what, watch out for Freddie Eriksson in yellow. He scores his points the hard way, as we know, and he will battle for the full 4 laps, but as it stands Belle Vue could be about to extend their lead by 2 more points.
Yeah, it certainly could, and here comes Eriksson up the inside. He just can't get enough drive there, but got a bit of rough justice on the first corner there, I felt. Freddie there just making another mistake. It's like the guy in third's not going fast enough. But Jeddah was a bit rough on Eriksson on the first corner, I think, and Eriksson managed to stay on his bike. I think if he'd probably come off, he might have got a restart, but something's gone there. I don't know if his engine's blown or dropped the primary chain or something, but something went on his bike. But that's a better ride from Holder as well in second place.
Charlie Jeter takes the checkered flag then in heat number 9, and that is his second win out of 3 outings. Belle Vue Aces a lot happier than they were last season. Charlie Junior the winner, Chris Holder second, Lukas Jankowski.
Okay, so far I do what I can to keep the team up. The race before me, they came a bit to Poole side. You know, they had tactical and that worked well for them. So we have to try to pull a bit away again.
Lovely, thanks Charlie, thanks.